Battlefield isn't only about killing, but staying alive is important to capture flags, revive teammates, kill enemies, take out the metal birds and turtles, and much more. Here are some tips and tricks to help you survive longer and get more kills. In Battlefield 6, you are penalised for moving while aiming down sights. This encourages you to have better positioning. Additionally, there are benefits for staying still, crouching and laying prone, and the use of cover can save your life when used correctly, so use cover as much as you can. Speaking of cover, it's okay to run away and reposition when required. When outnumbered, for example, repositioning can provide the distance or angle needed to pick the enemy off one by one. When holding angles, it's essential to use a suppressor. The use of a suppressor prevents 3D spotting, reduces mini-map visibility, hides muzzle flash, reduces audio signatures from your weapon, and it makes it more difficult for the enemy to locate you in the chaos of the battlefield. Combined with verticality, can give you the edge, as the enemy won't expect you to be there. This can be done for the use of gadgets such as ladders, or by simply climbing up rocks on maps like Liberation Peak. By positioning ourselves outside of the line of sight of the enemy, we increase our chances of survival and enhance our chances of killing the enemy, as it's not obvious where we are. Combined with grenades, we can force the enemies to move or channel them through certain areas with incendiary or frag grenades. This can be accretive to our strategy and force enemies to move where we want them to, or die essentially. Such as this clip, there's two enemies defending the objective in the corner, and by throwing the grenade I force them outwards, making the kill easier. Other parts of our kit, when used correctly, are beneficial, such as ladders to gain verticality, rotate quickly or hold angles. Smoke grenades for blocking line of sight and reviving teammates, but its effectiveness cannot be undermined. Or even the recon drone to gain intel. But remember, it's a FPS, so guns first. Don't get caught out by running around corners with a gadget, or even worse, a knife out. While using your weapon, always ensure you aim where the enemy will be next, and where your eyes should be. Have your crosshair placed at the head height around corners, or the center screen in general. We want to have the advantage at all times, and that's why you should pick your gunfights. If you go to flank with a shotgun that has no slugs and you encounter that of snipers trying to tickle the inside of your head, it's best to turn around and take a different route, unless you have a squad or teammate you can work with to close the gap, or a recon or engineer with an RPG to take out the other snipers. Working as a team is fundamental to winning in Battlefield, whether it's capping objectives, rotating RPG shots on tanks, or reviving teammates. There's no I in team. So remember to slow down, wait for support, or slow walk advances to increase the odds in your favour. Check your blind spots and corners, and it will dramatically increase your survival rates. Use your map and callouts from teammates or the enemy's voice lines to your benefit. This includes spotted enemies by scanning and intermittently using the maps to identify targets. Then by utilising tap or burst firing, you can take them down at any range. Battlefield has an issue with bloom, so to counteract this you can tap fire to reduce recoil, a simple but effective method to boost your accuracy. Add to it a strafe or crouch and you become much harder to hit as well. By simply moving left to right or right to left while you shoot, you become a harder target. This can help preserve health, and when you're up against multiple enemies, this can increase your chances of winning. For example, while you flank, there's no reward without risk, and flanking gives you the opportunity to take out a number of unsuspecting enemies quickly. But it's essential to have good audio, whether that's headphones or a good monitor. Subtle sound cues can save your life and give you the intel needed to erase the enemies from the battlefield and allow your team to push. And that's how to become a killing machine on the battlefield. If you have any other tips or tricks, drop them in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of the video. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more.